Hey guys, and welcome to Daily Commitment, where we do just a little bit of exercise. But we exercise every day, we make it a habit, it adds up to a lot, it's really awesome. Today is pull-up day. Normally we do horizontal pull-ups in the kitchen, but I'm traveling right now. I'm down in Florida, it's beautiful, it's sunny, it's a little bit hot, but that's okay. We got this tree here, we got our little stand there to stand on, and we're going to do some tree pull-ups. This tree has a little weird bend in it, so it's a little odd. I think I'm going to be doing them underhanded. We'll see. We'll play with underhand or overhand, and we'll just see how the pull-ups go. We'll try to do a few of them. All right, guys? See how they go. So here we go right here. Let's get a good hang here, and let's pull all the way up. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. And then two. All right, you notice on number two, I wasn't able to get quite all the way up, but the first one I was able to get my face all the way up there, so that was good. One of the things they say about pull-ups is even after you can barely do like one or two where I am right now, to keep doing those auxiliary exercises, those horizontal pull-ups that I've been doing, so that you get a more full workout, so you're not just getting a small amount. So we are going to mess with some other stuff, but I'm going to pause it for a second. We're going to come back. We're going to do a couple more of these. 1 second, guys. All right, guys, we're back. We got the shirt off, partly because it's blazing hot out here. I did go check over in the garage. There's a different kind of pull-up bar that we're going to go out to next, but I want to try a full more of these like full form pull-ups. And something I did last time, as I pulled up, I kind of pulled my knees up because I kind of wanted to kick and get that extra little bit. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to try to keep my body kind of more straight. I'm not going to get quite as good of a pull-up that way. I'm not going to pull up as high, but it's going to help me practice getting the rest of my body right. So let's do a couple more over here, and then we'll try them in the other spot, okay, guys? All right, so here we go. So what I'm thinking here, I'm going to go ahead and do underhand, I think, first, or no, we'll do overhand this time. And what I want to do here is instead of like kicking up my knees, I want to do it just kind of flat, like this. Oh, that was awesome. And then two. Oh. All right, I kicked a little on the second one, but the first one I didn't kick on, so that was great. Now I'm going to go show you guys this other spot. We're going to do a little more. 1 second, guys. All right, guys, we're back. We're walking over here to the garage where we have this bad boy right here. As you can see, it has some spots for pull-ups. It also has a spot for dips here, which is cool, whatnot. Normally we don't have this at our house. We're at our parents' house. That's why we have all this awesome stuff down in Florida. What we want to do is we want to use this, but we don't necessarily want to do a rep with all of our weight. We might only want part of our weight. So what we're going to do is we'll sit this on the bucket over here. All right. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing here. There we go. All right, so you can see what I'm doing here. Now, the thing about this is it's not tall enough for me. In other words, I can stand here like this, and so I'm not hanging completely. But in a way that makes the exercise easier, right? Guys, I can give a little push off to start with. And that way I can sort of have a little easier, sort of like an assisted pull-up exercise. So we've done 4 so far, right, out there. Let's see if we can do a few more here and kind of make sure we get a good workout on our pull-up day here. So let's see how this goes. So we got our sort of hands spread wide here. Now we're going to pull up. Ooh, that was nothing, man. I didn't go anywhere. If I did this maybe on the center part. There we go. Ooh, I was able to get all the way up on that. But this, it just felt weird. I was like splayed out here. It didn't feel right as I pulled up. But we're actually going to try it again. I'm going to stand. There's 2 little things you can stand on here just to make it a little bit easier for me, just to make sure I get the rest of the way up there. So let's give it a little jump. Ooh, nothing. It's weird. I feel weaker. Like when I'm pulling this way, it's like my arms are out. Rather than right here, they're right under me. So here I feel like if I pull, I can actually pull. See how easy I can hold myself and actually pull up like that. But here, when I do the same thing, I jump up, and that's like, oh God. You see how I couldn't even barely hold myself up. So this angle is definitely doing something where it makes it harder. So it is a little easier if I get it like this. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and do one more like this. I'm just going to come up, and then come down slowly. And then actually, see how my knees down? I could almost. No, I'm not coming up there. This is definitely not how I normally do pull-ups. And that was a little bit disappointing, right? To not be able to do them like this with my arms out, but they didn't really work. They worked when I had my arms in. So that's something to think about. I'm going to pause it again. I'm going to try to find one more angle here and do one more set here. 1 second, guys. All right, guys, we're back. Like I said, that was pretty frustrating with that odd angle. I couldn't get a really good pull. And even the ones that were close, I didn't really get that good of a pull up in between. So what I'm doing is I'm on the other side where this dip bar is. So this is the same piece of equipment. I got the dip bar right here. I got a good place to grab. And here I can sort of make it like a horizontal pull up, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pop my feet through like this. And so now it's not quite my full body weight. I can put my knees like this. And now we can go one. Let's see, hold on. I assisted a lot with my legs that time, but you don't have to assist as much with your legs. So let's get my head straight. 2. All right. 3. And now we're going to do 4. 4. And I'm definitely feeling a little bit burnt out, even with that easier one. So not a great day for pull-ups, but we didn't skip our pull-up day. And we definitely pushed ourselves to pretty much muscle being worn out on the tree out there, even before we came over here. So all in all, even though it wasn't very impressive, I did like 3.5 pull-ups up there, a couple of horizontal ones here. It's a day where I can already feel, I can feel my biceps, you know, amount of soreness there. I can feel it in my wrists. So again, guys, just remember, a little bit of exercise every day really does add up to a lot. Make it a habit. If you make it a habit, it makes it easy. Speaking of make it a habit, hit this magical button right here to subscribe. Go down, hit the bell button, choose all. Get positive energy in your YouTube bell box every day. We'll see you guys next time right here on Daily Commitment.